Yes, yeah, that is Daniel. And it was Gulibala. Like this song is more. It was less about the other person, but I was like, about being a dysfunctional human being, with a traumatic past and things that have happened. And like now, when you come into a relationship, you bring all that baggage. So that's what I was trying, but andikwazi konke kwenzeke leyo ndiphile ndikhanyelwa kululu ndishiya. Yeah.
Alright, welcome back, guys. We took a little bit of a break there, but then now we're back. So we were still speaking on the song. We were about to speak about the song Zange, which I said it was like personal favorite of everyone's.
Yeah.
And Zange, the name itself is a statement, right?
Yeah.
Like Zange. Like never. Like never. It's never happened. Like it never happened. Zange. Never. And what does that mean for you in context of the song itself?
Yeah, like the chorus or just the title?
The title.
Yeah, I think like you said, it never. Yeah, like.
Okay, so what were you speaking to? What is it that has never happened?
Oh yeah, like the song goes Zange ndaphinde ndafana, ndaba ngomunye umuntu. I was just also talking again about that idea of like you can be without love, and somebody yeah, it's like how love can change you and make you different from the way you were before.
So does it speak to the same experience as ukudibana kwam nawe?
No, I think I guess in a certain way, but also different. I feel like this is more like I think Mina Satibananga is more the introduction, like a crush almost, or like an attraction to someone.
Yeah.
And more Zanga is more like a more established kind of like
yes.
Okay, it's true love.
Yeah.
Xa isithi uba xa undixelela uba nawe uyandithanda or when love is also returned.
So it's about reciprocity. It's the returning of love.
Yeah.
And how that love sits with you when you receive it, right?
Yeah.
So it made you feel as if you are in an experience that you've never had before.
Sure.
Hence, Zange. It has never happened that I've had somebody who actually loves me or gives me this love in the manner in which you do, and therefore my experience it changes my whole life dynamics.
Exactly.
So okay, now I get it. So that's Zange. We are still on the same album, which is Imini, that you released in 2020, right?
Was it 2020?
Yes.
Oh Lord. Was it 2020?
Yes, it was 2020.
I get confused. I thought it was 2019, but I think it's 2020.
2019?
When was the lockdown?
2020.
2020.
Yes.
2020.
Yeah, it was in 2020.
Yeah.
That's when I bumped into it and I went in deep into it, and it's such a beautiful album. I don't want to lie. It's such an amazing, artistic, creative,
Thank you.
work or body of work. It's amazing, man. Kudos to you. So we're still discussing Bongeziwe Mabandla's creative writing and its process in its entirety or translation, because we are translating what he has written down and what it is that it means for him. The experiences behind that, the thoughts, the emotions and feelings that encompass what has been birthed as a music work, as song, if I'm making sense. So now we're going to speak another song. Let's chat about Kangela.
Oh yeah.
Kangela, which loosely translates to search.
To look for,
to look for something. So what does that mean? In the perspective of the musician
Okay.
and the writer that you are.
And this song is the one song everyone relates to. Everyone,
Really?
yeah, it's quite weird. I guess so many people are so lonely, and it was written about the kind of sort of loneliness. And it was just like I was just like trying to also maybe not even sing to someone. Yeah, I was just declaring like the sense of being alone, and why love is so important, and yeah, also like also trying to explain the person I am is because I have a yearning, I have
Yes.
a longing for love. Yeah, I'm surprised so many people feel like ingoma yabo yeah kayithetha ngabo.
Well, I think it also goes back to what I was saying earlier, that what is nice about love is that everybody relates to it.
Yeah,
And even its experiences and the journey, the cycle of everything, the roller coaster that comes with how we feel as human beings, everybody gets to relate to that because we're all human beings, and at some point in life, we all get to experience love.
yeah.
Right, yeah. So wait, what does Kangela say in its content, which is the lyrical content?
Mna ndikwazi ukuhlala ndaweni enye ikhawuleze indixake ngoba kukhona into endiyikhangelayo undibona ndinyuka ndisehla. Yeah, that's yeah.
Wow. So for me, when I was listening to it, yes, I heard the very same lyrics, but my interpretation sort of like differed from. Okay, your interpretation, like you were saying, you were explaining it. It's different from what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
When I listened to the song, I didn't take it in the context of love.
Yeah.
I took it in the literal context that I don't like being in the same place for too long.
Okay.
It quickly grows out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how are you relating that to love? I took it literally.
Yeah.
Like, for an example, if I say I stay in Joburg, but then I don't want to stay long in Joburg.
Yeah.
I want to go and change,
Yeah.
whether a province or town, because if I stayed for too long, then I'm just not going to love it anymore. Like, my interests are not going to be here anymore. So, but then you are taking it and putting it in the context of love,
Yeah.
right? So, what does that mean? Why? Can you just elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like you can get into a relationship and it quickly gets, and then you try something else and then it quickly. So yeah, it's like I can't stay with one person, or I can't be with one person for very long because it quickly gets complicated because I'm looking for something so much deeper. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like it's because the relationship itself, but because you feel as though you are not finding what you're searching
Yeah,
for.
exactly.
But then do you understand? Do you know? Are you aware of what it is that you are looking for?
Yeah, like in the other song I think we spoke about Ndanele. I say uba noba sendilahlekile sozuyeka undikhangela wandifuna undifumane. That kind of love, where if somebody would feel incomplete. Like completely.
So it's not like whatever that you're looking for in love, it is characterized by certain things, but then it's a thing of when you've got it.
Yeah.
Even though you can't really articulate it or point it.
Yeah.
But when you get it,
Yeah.
It reminds me of a question. I think it's very common to the youth or the teenagers, where you ask, well, it would be my mom in my case, Mom, how do you know when you found the one? And the simple answer that they will
You
give
will know.
You will know.
Yeah,
You will know.
Yeah.
If you find the one, you will know.
Yeah.
So which means that they sort of like attest to what you're saying. They sort of agree with what you're saying, that you will forever look for me,
Yeah.
you know, and even when you do find, or when you don't find it, when you don't find me, you will know that you haven't found me.
Exactly.
Even though that when you do find me, you won't be able to point me out.
Yeah.
But I'll be there, and you will know it.
Yeah.
Oh man. We are still in the analysis process of Bongeziwe Mabandla's songwriting process. We're breaking down his songs. We are trying to find his meaning, or the meaning of songs in his own perspective as the writer himself and as the artist who actually sings those songs. And that right now we just spoke about the song Kangela, which means its loose translation means to search or search. Now the following song would be Jigeleza.
Yeah.
Jigeleza means to go round and round.
Yeah.
Basically, like you're just going round and round in circles. And I when I was listening to the song myself, I felt as though it was an acknowledgement of God's existence.
Yeah.
I felt as though it was an acknowledgement of His love as well upon you.
Yeah.
And would you say that you've seen Him? Would you say that you have experienced Him and His love?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, I grew up in a very sort of religious home. So, and I think when you grow up in that kind of home, like, you know, this belief that things happen because of something higher than you, it kind of sticks with you your whole life. And yeah, I mean, it's also a love song as well. And I was saying that there must be a God, you know. uThixo nyani uyaphila wandibona ebunzimeni wandibeka phambi kwakho, you know.
So it's that thing of saying, oh, I love you so much, you are heaven descent.
Yeah. Heaven descent.
Just that in more words, right? Just that in more words and in more
heavenly
artistic and in more artistic way, forming out a song out of it. So are you a believer though?
Wow. I definitely believe in God. I do.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like say I'm specifically I believe in this kind of religion.
Yes. Why do you look? Why do you look?
Yeah, look up.
Why do you look up when you talk about God? Why do you look up?
Or down. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay, no man, I get you and I understand. Here's another song. Bambelela Kum.
Yeah.
Now, this is my favorite.
Yeah, also my favorite.
This is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
I remember, like when I was listening, like indulging into your album, Imini, back in 2020. I was doing some sort of production, online production for theater, and I used the song. I know I didn't ask you. And I didn't ask for your permission, but then it wasn't for monetary purposes. I incorporated that song in there because of how because of what it meant to me, firstly, and because of the message that it was saying to me and my understanding and interpretation of it, the song itself. What does it mean to you? Bambelela Kum. Which means, translated to loosely, hold on to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes the song was influenced by that song. I don't know. I know the Wyclef Jean, we're just two fish bowls swimming in a field bowl. We're just two lost souls swimming in it. Yeah, and like this song is about like meeting somebody who's dysfunctional and who's got a lot of things and you've got a lot of things, but with both you guys being like dysfunctional people, you sort of like create together and make something happen from the little that you have, and like, and somebody you don't have to explain Joe Mnandi nje, yabo. They sort of like, you see a mirror of yourself in the person, and that's why it says Bambelela kum, because like, without me, who are you? And without you, who am I? So, and that's how that lyric, but like, no one else is gonna understand the both of us. We belong together because we have an understanding of each other more than anybody else. So yeah, that's how that line.
In that song, I don't know, but then the lyrics of this particular song, for me, they hit home, bro. Like, they hit home. The opening lines of that song, it questions. It questions. It challenges. You know? Like you were saying that there's this dysfunctional human being, and when I look at them, it's like I'm mirroring myself. And I see me. And now you get to question some of the things that are happening in your relations in the song when you wrote it. Because I remember the first lyric that I catched, Kutheni siphathana kanjena. And how does it continue?
And sometimes I get the lyrics when I sing it.
Then sing it.
Kunzima ukuxolelana.
Yes.
Kubani omnye esinaye. Silahleke sobabini.
What happened?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's more like when the relationship. Sometimes, like, the people you love the most are the ones
who hurt you the most,
or you mistreat the most, or are easy to mistreat the most. And like, this song was also it's about a family, belonging to somebody. You know, you can love somebody, but it's still very easy to hurt them, or vice versa. And so I was battling with that, like you can acknowledge that you love someone. Okay, I love you, and we belong together, but that doesn't eliminate
the wrongfulness of everything,
the pain that you it's like a family. Like, family, sometimes you know you stay with these people, you spend Christmas, but you know there's so much stuff happening.
There's so much hurting of one another, there's so much mistreatment of one another, and there's so much devaluing actions or words to one another. No, I really do. But in the same song, as much as it comes in a questioning form, the first thing is, the first lyric, like, Kutheni siphethene kanjena, you also say that sisonke esinako. What does that mean?
Like I say, like basically, like almost directly like that, you know, that, you know, we should be valuing each other, because
we are everything we've got.
If I let go, you know, you're gonna be left, you know, falling apart, and vice versa. So, you know, how can we find a way of making things work? And also, it was also like again now showing that other side of songs like Zange and Minnesota Balangayo, that like, okay, the love is there, but there's also like, how do you live every day with the love of your life, and not have and survive the conflicts and
Sure. Why do you write so like? The music is so deep. Like, the content is so deep. Like, it just needs you to be like what I was saying. That the whole album reminded me of the song, Simple Dana's song Ilolo. It really needs you to be alone. The song, the album itself, it needs you to be alone to actually listen to it and get it, and get what it is that this artist is trying to say or is saying, and it's very touching. I don't want to lie. It's very, 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 very touching. Anyway, that was my personal favorite song by yours. I almost said yours truly. By Bongeziwe Mabandla, who is our guest for this episode, which we very much appreciate, by the way. Thank you.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you very much. No, it's not a goodbye.
I know.
I don't know. Yes, thank you very much. Like I said, that is Bambelela Kum. Now let's talk about this song. Okay, before we speak about this song, can you speak about these dates?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Can you go into these dates? So let me tell you. In Bongeziwe Mabandla's mini album, there is dates that are written next to the title of specific songs. Not all of the songs, but specific songs. Now, I want him to break us, to invite us and take us back to these days.
Yeah.
What happened on the 14th of November 2016? What was happening there? The title that is next to that date is Masiziyekelele, which has its lyrics beginning with Kunini Sibambile, so khululeka phina.
Oh yeah. That's
Kunini
Sizibambile.
Yes, thank you. Kunini Sizibambile, so khululeka phina.
I think, on the 14th, like I said, those dates are almost like to mark certain times about when things sort of happen in the relationship. So a song like Masiziyekelele, it's like, I love the song because it's more like, when, you're starting to develop those feelings and you like resisting. So, Kunini Sizibambile, like, so khululeka phina, and then the chorus, let's just let go. I love it. It's like almost like a flirtatious song about giving in to your passion, to someone that you are passionate about and in love with.
All right. So, when did you realize that you have to loosen up and let it be?
I guess around the 14th of November 2016.
What happened? What made you realize that?
No, I mean, nothing specific, but I think there had been this like sort of tension.
Yes, yeah.
Like, sort of like, and you could see it's mutual.
Yeah, okay. Like, who's gonna text first? So who's gonna invite them? Too. Okay, who's gonna? Okay. So it was a moment for you to be like, you know what? Let's just let it loose.
Yeah, with the undertone, sexual undertone as well, like Kuziyekelele, it's almost like to let go.
Yes.
And then also it goes like almost a song, almost in a sexual way, like climaxes.
Yes,
Side, sibebanye.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you just say?
Side, sibebanye. Yeah.
Is that part of the lyrics?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It reminds me of another song.
Really?
From someone else. Simpiwe Dana.
Side sibebanye.
Yeah.
Side sibebanye. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it took me there for a moment. It took me there for a minute, which I hope you don't mind, because anyway, I'm sure she's one of the artists that you look up. Looked up to.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So another song would be another date is the 13th of August.
Yeah, I think then things were kind of getting like super rocky. Yeah.
But then I feel like there was a long relationship, hey?
Yeah.
From 2016 to 2018.
Yeah.
I've never been in a relationship for such a long time. I've never.
You're still gonna live.
Well, I guess so. And then now, what made you realize that? Okay, you see now, ndiyashiyeka.
Yeah,
This person is leaving, or these moments that we've been creating right here, they're just tumbling down.
yeah. I think with also relationships, sometimes there's more good moments and bad moments, and moments that it looks like it's gonna end, and and I think it was definitely like a moment like of like a threat, like, but Zosala Naban. Yeah.
So did you manage to mend things?
Yeah, we did
Yes, okay.
until
Until it's pale.
until it's pale.
Until it's pale, which is like is it the last song or the
Second last song.
Yeah,
But the last
song
song is joined to Isipelo. It's just andikwazi ukuyeka uthanda.
Oh, so yeah, we're gonna go to Ispelo, and then after Salanobani, you had, wow, you had Bambelela Kum,
Yeah.
but Ubambelela Kum, you realized Ubambelela Kum before Salanobani.
Yeah.
So that was like the semi-finals of the final of the relationship, basically. But you've already explained Ubambelela Kum anyway. Then after Ubambelela Kum, you had, you said, there is another song after Ubambelela Kum, Ndiyakuthanda.
Yeah. I don't. It's not the order exactly. That's why I put the dates so you can follow, the story with the dates.
So Ndiyakuthanda was definitely before.
No, Ndiyakuthanda is like the end. Like you can say it's 2019. It's like.
Oh yes. Whoa! So you were with this person this was a relationship from 2016,
16, 17,
18, 19.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man. And then you were able to let go of everything that was in there.
I guess.
So now, do you see yourself without them?
I mean, definitely. Like that's why I wrote Isipelo.
Yeah.
Like to market, but okay, like we've tried.
Yeah.
So it's like Isipelo was like the acknowledgement that like, okay,
it's gone.
It's really the closing chapter.
Oh man, I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad, because what that relationship created is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It's a masterpiece of work.
Thank you.
It is a masterpiece of work. Yo, it was an amazing album. I really don't want to lie to you. It was an amazing album. Beautiful content. Like I said, it really translates to everything. It makes me feel like you were lonely in that relationship.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was definitely not lonely.
It really does, because like I said to you, it gives the theme of solitude. It gives the theme of being alone, but also it gives a theme of fighting for something.
Yeah.
It gives you a thought of you've got something to fight for.
Yeah.
If I'm making sense. Yeah. Which is the relationship, which is the love, which is the moments where you were like,
yeah.
Which is the moments where like bambelela kum namza ubambelela kuwe sithi sobabini sinako akekho omunye umuntu ayikho enye into, it's just me and you. Those are beautiful moments. Those are really beautiful moments. So you really tried to give us this imagination. It's very clear, it's very pure, and we appreciate it. We love it so much. When are you releasing another album? This was 2020. Now it's 2022.
I'm probably gonna release something next year. And it's a continuation of like a very similar kind of, because I wasn't done. I felt like I wasn't, the story hadn't really finished. So, yeah.
But then what about in reality? Did the relationship?
Yeah, I don't want to
gone?
give
Is it
everything
gone,
away.
gone? Is the relationship gone? Like completely gone?
It's more about
Oh.
self-love, but it's more a lot of the things that I learned from this album
Yeah.
and going forward.
Did you go back to the relationship?
Please listen to my new album.
Did you go back to the relationship?
I don't want to
You
give
don't wanna
too much
give too
away.
much. Okay. I feel like you went back. Oh, if you're not there now, they were
They
a
know.
piece of Ukubana somewhere, somehow. There was a bit of, we went back and then we went back again.
Then it
Since-
failed again.
Exactly. Hence the unfinished business. That's why we're actually getting what? Another new album.
Yeah.
Coming next year, 2023, which I think is going to be amazing. As much as you see, Bambelela Gui, you're going to be giving us. Bambelela Gui, you're going to be giving us a wholesome artistic body of work, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it very much. That's about it for today's episode, and I urge you to please come back next week and do not go anywhere. Well, you can go between the week, or you come back until next week. I don't know what I said, but I said what I said, and you heard me. So come back next week. We're going to have another fantastic episode, another interesting and hardworking, wholesome artist like him, Bongeziwe Mabandla. Man, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Well, I'm saying it's been a pleasure, but anyway, it has been. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
I forgot to ask you something. Why did you agree to doing the interview?
Why did I agree?
Yeah.
No, because you said Mabandla.
Ah!
And I was like, that was the main.
Oh, thank you for honoring Amabele Siyabulela. As I said, come back next week. Mna igama lam ndingusixolisiwe. No, andingusixolisiwe. Mna igama lam ndingunyanga, ndingunombewu, ndizalwa nguMabandla. Ndiyazalwa emabheleni kokubona iqondo amafundaba ezethe, ndiyazalwa kwarhati bomthi mkhulu ndlebe into ezombini obhungana, amashabathi abashabutela inkuma nempondo zayo. Ndiyazalwa kojaleka mtsholi, kanti ke ndiyazalwa ngobhayo khetsho msuthu. Onyeke emnyama ecandezi zibantsho konke bomvundlana. Nina ningayindawo nibuye ngomso. Goodbye.